Hello everyone, so this week we're going to continue with our instruction work again, but we're going to try and incorporate the word and today. So we're thinking about how to plant a seed. A seed could be from an apple, a pear, a tomato, a seed that you might even have in your house, and you might even want to have a go at this activity as well as writing some instructions. So what you will need, so remember we haven't really talked about this loads, but it's important to tell the person what they need. We did it with our apple crumble, didn't we, last week? So if you wanted to make it, you know what ingredients you need. And it's the same with this. If you want to make a little plant from a seed, you need to know what to have. So you will need soil or compost, a pot, maybe a yogurt pot, some seeds, a spoon or a trowel, or your hands. So it's important that the person knows exactly what they need in case they want to be able to follow these instructions. So perhaps, like I said at the beginning, they could use apple seeds, tomato seeds, pear seeds. It's entirely up to you, depending on what you want to grow, isn't it? Or what the person wants to grow. And that can be up to them. So if you want to have a go at this, then that's entirely up to you and see what you grow. Don't forget to let me know on Tapestry if you do, and send updates as to when it's growing. So let's have a look first of all then at our instructions. And it's important, isn't it, that we remember our capital letters, our finger spaces and full stops. And I think I've done that today. So the first one says, get a pot. Get a pot, that's all you need to do. Just simple, get a pot. Number 2, put in some soil. Number 3, place a seed or 2 in the pot. 4, cover the seeds with soil. So real simple basic instructions there. I'm going to show you another way of how we could start our sentence. And we could use time connectives, and you'll have heard these words before. First, then, next, finally. We use that quite a lot in school, don't we? So they're called time connective words, and we could put those at the beginning of our sentence instead of using the bossy verbs. We could use a time connective instead. So first, get a pot. Then, put in some soil. Next, place a seed or 2 in the pot. Finally, cover the seeds with soil. So there's other ways that we can write our instructions using time connectives. But what I want you to do today is I want you to see if you can extend my sentences using the word and. So we looked at that in grammar yesterday, and remember it's about joining 2 parts together, 2 clauses together to extend our sentence further. So I've put my time connective words in green, I've put my bossy verbs in blue, and then I have done the first one for you, but perhaps you might want to change it. You could even change the other sentences if you want. So your task today is to improve Miss Crease's sentences. And I know you're good at that because we've worked on that in school, haven't we? Because often I forget my capital letters or my full stop, my finger spaces, my handwriting isn't good or my spelling. So I know that you helped me in school. So that's your job today, but from home. So I'll read them to you again, and I want to see if you can improve my sentences. So you can either change them if you want to, or keep them the same and just extend the sentence further using and. So let's have a look at the first one. It says, first, get a pot and clean it. So instead of just first get a pot, I've put and clean it. So I want you to either keep that the same and change the next 3 or change the first one as well. Then put in some soil. So have a little think. How could you use and to extend that sentence? What could you do? Then put in some soil and could press down firmly with your thumb to make sure the soil's in there. Then put in some soil and make sure it is filled to the top. And I'm sure you can think of loads more examples. So then put in some soil and is what I want you to do. Number 3, next, place a seed or 2 in the pot. And then you're going to write and extend that sentence further. And then finally, cover the seeds with soil. And then again, write and extend that sentence further as well. So I'll recap again. Write these sentences out, these instructions, if you think Miss Crease has done a good job, and extend them using the word and. So I want you to add something extra onto the end of each of these instructions. If you want to improve my sentences more because you think Miss Creaser could have done a better job, then you can do that as well. Please don't forget, if you do decide to grow your own seed, let me know on Tapestry. Have fun, everyone.